Now it's time for our alcohol segment. A recent study on wine shows that global demand significantly outpaced supply last year by around 300 million cases. That is the biggest shortfall in 40 years. Travers Andrews takes us to South Africa, where the winemakers there are actually benefiting.
There may be good news for South Africa's wine industry on the horizon, because according to reports, the world is facing a significant wine shortage. That means the local wine industry is set to benefit from the global drop in supply by exporting around 500 million liters of wine to the worldwide market. It's something the CEO of Wines of South Africa believes will benefit the country's wine industry as a whole, because it means an increase in wine export volumes as well as a healthier bottom line.
The predicted global shortage of wine will definitely benefit South African producers, in that it opens up the world to South African wine more so than it has in the past. And hopefully we will get better prices for our wine than we have in the past as well. Where there's a shortage, there's always a greater demand, and South Africa is brilliantly poised for meeting that demand.
While South Africa's wine industry may be considered new world, it manages to hold its own when it comes to more established markets. The industry is also not immune to some of the problems wine producers face around the world. Over the last 12 months, South Africa's wine industry has been beset with many challenges, including labor unrest and relatively flat growth in traditional markets. That has led some wine producers to focus their energies for growth on emerging wine-consuming markets. Eckendal Vineyards in the Stellenbosch wine-growing region is one such producer. And they also believe with the local wine industry exporting more now to fill the world's wine shortage, it can only be beneficial for South African wine.
It's very much a positive for all of us, and we've gone through a couple of challenging years in the wine industry in South Africa, but certainly with the global growth and interest in South African wines, and our wine quality has improved tremendously over the years. It will be a big benefit for us to explore, and for new countries and existing countries to grow their South African portfolios.
A positive indicator has shown that the country is already 40% up from previous wine exports for 2012. And by all indications that this is likely to be a very good year for South African wines. Travers Andrews, CCTV, Stellenbosch.